Ask Anne. My name's Anne Scholes, and we're looking at your questions that you can send in. And I am joined by the very lovely, the very beautiful Sarah, who's going to talk to you on and moderate as well at the same time. Aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky? So make sure you ask lots of questions. Keep Sarah busy. That's what we like to do. Keep her busy, busy, busy. So how's your day been today? It's Monday. Do you know some days you don't even know what day you're on, do you? Not you, but me. It's Monday, and this is our 29th show, and this has been where you've been getting to know me. I've been answering your questions that you have been leaving, and it's been amazing. It's been really lovely. Thank you for your interactions. There's lots of questions again tonight, but like I say, join us. I've been doing or working this way for 23 years. It's been a long time, and loved every minute of it. I do all sorts of other things as well, past life regression. I also do aura work. I teach angelic Reiki. There's so many other things that I do, which all encompasses in this field, because it's a very big field. And also to let you know, just give you the heads up that on Thursday, we have the lovely Robert Lee, and he will be doing the late love hour. Can I say that? Can I put that? Love hour at 9 p.m. So it's his first show. So pop it in your diary, set your phone to alarm to go off, and then you'll be able to see him in the love hour. How good is that? But I'll remind you all about it later. So, how to get involved. All right, so this is coming to you through asktheanswer.com. The number is across the top there. If you're outside of the UK, anywhere outside of the UK, then trot across to the website, make yourself a Purple Hearts member. It's free, and there you can ask your question. There are always so many questions, aren't there? Questions about relationships, questions about family, questions about work, questions about career and love life, and lots of house moves. Another one. So we also have, if you're in the UK and you feel inclined, you can do it that way. The top, go to Ask the Answer website, or follow the instructions below in pink. I'm in pink tonight. Put your name, text Anne with your name and your question to 077 0015 2500. So that's how to get involved. Just a little bit of housekeeping. We call it housekeeping. So I hope you've all had a good weekend and you're ready for the week ahead. If not, pop me a question, okay? Send me a question. Now, you've already been sending questions in, so I'm going to start with the lovely Leslie. And Leslie, thank you for your support, and thank you for your continued watching and posing questions. So Leslie tonight is asking, hi Anne, anything for me please? Could do with a boost, and not just a chocolate bar either, Leslie. Love and light, Leslie, 6th of the 8th, 64. So let's start. We always start, Leslie, don't we, with an angel card, because I always think it sets the scene. So how can we boost Leslie? What messages have we got from the angels? Let me just move that. So what I do is I link into Leslie's energy from her text message, shuffle the cards, think about her. And what do we want to say to Leslie? Let's have a look and see. Okay, interesting card. Forgiveness. And okay, the first thought is who have I got to forgive? Maybe nobody wants to forgive. But more importantly, this card talks about forgiving yourself. So the question is what are you beating yourself up about? Okay. What is it that you may be putting yourself through your paces with? Because I feel that they're asking you to not be so hard on yourself, not be so we set expectations, don't we? But not to be so pushing yourself to the point where it becomes uncomfortable. So let's have a look and see. To pull out another card with it, you've got the music card, right? But this is good news coming in. And the forgiveness card with it would suggest to me is there is some good news coming in, but don't say, well, I could have done it better, or maybe I could have got more, or maybe I should have done it sooner. Or so whatever this good news is, you're kind of still sort of saying to yourself, yeah, but I could have done a little bit more. I could have, they're saying stop, enjoy the good news that's coming in, right? Really good news that's coming in for you in the next couple of months. So let's have a look and see what's going on in the cards, shall we? Which I've got lots of decks here, so I'm just going to scan my eyes across which one is the best for Leslie tonight. So let's have a look and see what's coming out for you. And of course, Leslie's coming on the premium rate, which means she's paid for a text, but when you pay for your text, it jumps to the front of the queue. So let's have a look and see what's going on with Leslie. Right, okay. You seem to be really busy, Leslie. Well, this would suggest that the energy around you is one of dashing here, dashing there, having to do this, having to do that. And just going back to what I've got here, is that maybe by the end of the day say, oh, I forgot to do such and such a thing. Don't beat yourself up about it, right? Because there's going to be good news coming in. There is something is being offered to you here. Okay? And I have the Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Somebody else. So what I've got here is somebody stepping forward with some kind of good news, maybe to do with your pennies. So something is being offered here, something comes in that's good. And there's, again, you're off you go. And you may even take a little break. So just have a couple of days away. You may even take up a new hobby. There may be something that you want to do. But it's all about communication here as well, ideas and inspiration. So, we've got the Fool. So there is something new coming in for you, new ideas, new inspiration, new things. Just don't beat yourself up with, well, I didn't get that done, and I didn't get this done, and I didn't get the other thing done. There's only so many hours in a day, Leslie, and you can only do what you can do. So sometimes you have to just, there's no way you're slowing down, that's for sure, in all of this. So I would say to you, energy here is busy, busy, busy. Something being offered to you, some abundance being offered to you, that making you very, very pleased, giving you a new opportunity. You could be thinking of taking up some kind of new hobby. And I'm just hearing here, something to do with reading. So do you like to read, Leslie? Have you got your Kindle ready for the winter nights? Let me just pull one more card. Yeah, with Fool here, you see, it's take that leap of faith. Right, so okay, I've got the Phoenix. The Phoenix. There it is. And the Phoenix says, there is a new phase afoot. Rekindle. They're listening to me. Talking about a fire kindle, not rekindle. Things to be renewed, transformation, growth, and changing your mindset. So it's coming, Leslie. It's coming. All you have to do is believe, and don't doubt yourself, right? Don't doubt yourself. So thank you, Leslie, for sending your question in. Hope that all made sense. If you do, let me know. It's nice to have a little bit of feedback. I'm just going to move that question on. Right, okay, we have Justine now. And I would just like to say everybody on YouTube who's watching, hello to everybody. We have Justine as well, and to Mary. Mary's on Facebook. Hi, Mary, how are you? Justin would like to know about a specific person, and he's from Facebook. Could you give me a little bit more detail, Justin? Not to be a pain. I'm just going to move this restart thing off my screen. Don't want to restart the computer while I'm doing this. There we go. I can't see everything now. Right. Okay. So to get the best for you, Justin, what would you like to know? I only have a certain amount of time. So, Justine, what would you like to know about a specific person? I can look at anything. You can ask about what they're doing, what they're feeling, what they're thinking, how they're going to behave, outcome, that kind of thing. So, be a little bit more specific for me about this. And a star sign would be good. If you know the birth date or the star sign, that would also be very good. So, if you could just feed that information to me, Justin, that would be perfect. Hi to Terry, who is also from Facebook. So thank you, Terry, for interacting. We've got Sarah that's moderating tonight. Let's have a look and see. I'm just going to move this down a little. There we go. Right, okay, so we'll move on to the next question. Terry would like to know if you see a man for a relationship coming in. Right, let's have a look and see. I do have my love cards here. Little cards, but they're absolutely like dynamite. So, Terry, be nice to put some star signs on our birth dates. It just helps me to link into your energy. Do we see a man for you for love soon? Terry T. Okay, let's have a look and see. A love relationship. Right, the nice thing here, quite a few men in your cards here, Terry. There is someone new to come in around you. Just going to look. Right, okay. Can I just say, what I'm getting here from Spirit is that in your last relationship, you couldn't really, you were with around somebody that wouldn't express themselves properly, wouldn't tell you how they felt, was quite closed off, could be quite distant, could have even taken himself off at times, and you were left wondering what was going on. So I feel as if this is the energy relating to the past relationship that you had. So what I would say here is let's move all that away because there is someone brand new. Now I've got an Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. So I've got a real air sign energy coming in here. Very chatty, very communicative, very witty, on the ball, with communication. Now he could live, I would say it could be a little bit more long distance with the travel, but he's willing to come to you. Well, wild horses wouldn't stop him. So he is someone we'll take a close look at this relationship, but he wants to be in control. And I know I said Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but he's got a lot of fire. He could have a fire moon. But this man wants to be in control. And I call this man the man with the golden balls. He is the emperor. Here we are, all that golden energy around him. So it's sitting on your doorstep. So when we give you a timing, we say a month, a week, or whatever. This is actually sitting there. This energy is sitting there right in front of you. The only thing I can glean here is after a month. So don't worry about if there's anything in a month, but after that it starts to come in. 4 weeks to a month, everything points to that here. So I hope that made sense to you, Terry. I love witty. We like a man that makes us laugh, don't we? Definitely. So Terry, hook her up, get ready for the gaiety of the Christmas period, because this man is on his way in. And I mean, I can see them. It's up to you when you want them, like them. But I always say, I can see them. You can do what you want with them. But yeah, somebody who's quite entrepreneurial. Somebody could be in sales and that kind of thing. But it could it could even be that he travels around. He's like an area sales manager or something like that. I'm doing this because I feel like he's riding around. He's having to drive around an area. So there's that energy with it. So, and she's giving me some feedback and saying, that's awesome, ma'am. Makes a lot of sense. Thanks. Good. Face blue smiling, face red heart. Oh, nice. Oh, those are the emojis. They've typed it out. I've never seen that before. Face red heart shaped. Lovely. Thank you. Love and light to you, Terry. Okay. Terry is a Sagittarius. Right, so there's the fire bit. I set you on fire. So brilliant. Thank you for joining the show. Right, okay, so let's move on to another question. Justin sent the question in. Mary, have you sent your question in, darling? You can send yours in as well. Right, unless I've got it here on my board. Have you already sent it in? Right, this is from Mary. I don't know if it's the same Mary. And she says, hello, Anne. Do Spirit have any words or guidance for me, Mary? I'm enjoying your show. Take care. Thank you, Mary. So a little bit of spirit connection there. As I link into this, Mary, there is a gentleman around you. This feels like a father figure. But I'm being shown a gentleman sat in his front room. He's quite relaxed in his armchair. He's got his newspaper on his lap. But I feel he's someone who could be quite quiet at times. But when he spoke with words of wisdom. Yeah. So I also feel he's got sort of balding hair, could be over to the side, thinning hair. But he feels very comfortable. I can tell you, he's got a green sweater on, he's got tan shoes and kind of beigey coloured pants. That's how clear it is. And he's sat right beside you. So the feeling I get, Mary, with this, now I don't know if it's the same Mary, but I'm answering the Mary that I've got through in the questions. I don't know when her birthday is. So I don't know if it's you, Mary, but I don't think so now. So to the other Mary, this man is here to tell you to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chilled, but also be a little bit more specific, look at details. I feel like he's showing you to analyze things a little bit more, take time to go into things a little bit more. So that makes me feel as if there is a situation around you whereby you may be thinking, well, I'll make that decision and that's that. This man is actually saying, can we just take a little time with the decision we're making? Because it's important, yeah? It's important. But I do feel like a father figure. And I do feel a man quite well put together. I think he had a nice car. He had a nice car. And I feel as if he was quite respected in the community. So I'll leave his love with you, the love of spirits. That is in quite answer to the question that's been sent in this week. I don't have a star sign or a date of birth for the person who's put it on the Purple Hearts Club, but hopefully, Mary, you will understand that. Okay, let me have your feedback next week. Right, okay, let me just move that message along. This is why sometimes I ask for your star sign or your date of birth, because it can become a little bit confusing. Right. Okay, is it me? It's the same person. So you've sent one in on there and one in there. Right, I'm with my mistake. Anyway, we've answered one question, Mary. Let's have a look at this other question. Will Mary meet a significant other? Okay, thank you for watching us on Facebook. Why not share it? Share it on Facebook. Share it to your friends. Let's all join in. So let's have a look and see. Mary. Let's have a look and see. Will you meet a significant other, Mary? You feel like time is passing you by and you feel you're being robbed of that time. You know, we're getting a little bit older. And that why we need things to speed up. So I feel that that's the sense of what's going on with you at the moment. Somebody's reaching out to you with friendship. Somebody wants to talk to you, wants to reach out to you. But I'm not sure you're aware, because this is saying here, unless he trips you up, it's like you're not seeing him, which is spirit being quite funny. In other words, for some reason, I have to say to open your eyes, I feel as if this man's going to be around you, and you just need to be more aware. There is there's a lot of potential here, but I also want to say that there is someone coming back from the past. Intriguing. So just when we think time's running away and nothing's happening, interestingly, there is someone coming in from the past. Right, okay, so Mary, I know you said you're a Cancerian. Before you get to actually being in a relationship, there will be something you need to clear up with the next step. Do you have a child with someone from the past? Or is there someone from the past with the child? Because I do have a child here, but I do feel as if this person you've not seen for quite some time, and I do feel this is a little bit, what do I call it, awkward. I don't feel it flowing, because this person is still very standoffish. However, I see that situation around you, but I also see another situation with someone who wants to befriend you, who wants to get to know you more. And I do feel as if they want a partnership as well. So you're a little bit, all right, the other guy that's come back, I'm not too interested there, but I don't know about this guy. Well, see, look, how's the know the babes? That is the lovers. There will be two people around you, okay? And one of them will be a reunion. So it's going to be very interesting. If I was you, I'd start a book. It's going to be very interesting, your love life. But I do feel before you can move on into the significant other and relationship, something has to be dealt with properly with someone from the past. And the universe is saying to you, if you want to move forward, the way ahead needs to be totally clear. And this person is either in the way, or he simply has just showed up and thrown a little bit of a red herring in the mix. Okay? So lots of love and thanks for your question, Mary. Right. Mary's a... Is it my mum? I don't understand that. Sarah will talk to you. If the other spirit question, it was your father figure, I'm getting mixed up, so I need to concentrate, otherwise I'll lose my link. Right, okay, so we're on Deborah now. Deborah says, it was the 9th of the 9th, 1955. Hello, Deborah. You're a Virgo. What do the angels see for Deborah's love life? And you're on Facebook, Deborah. Right, okay, so thank you for giving me that information. Right, let's have a look and see. You're welcome, Mary. So, what do the angels want to give to you for your love life? What guidance can they give you? I've pulled 4 cards, right? The first card out, Deborah, is if you were asking for a love life, it is coming in. You've got the card of manifestation. I absolutely love this card. It means it's coming in, it's happening. The fairy dust and the angel dust is being sprinkled over you. And this manifestation is saying, keep sending out the thoughts. Now, don't be too specific in areas, be a little bit open-minded, but a nice affirmation is, I am open-hearted, I am open to love, I am open to the right person stepping forward, and I deserve to be loved. And it's a lovely affirmation, without putting, conditions in there who you want, when you want them. But it's coming in, it's coming in. You may even meet them outside, because I do have the nature card next to this. They will either, well, you like animals, and they may also like animals, but you may even meet them outside, okay? And it's quite grounded, so I feel as if it's not airy-fairy, it's quite grounded, the connection. And I do feel he will be the man of your dreams. You're quite psychic yourself, so trust your intuition. And I've also got the support card. So I feel this person will be of a great support to you and you to them. And I feel you will learn quite a lot being with this person. I feel he mixes, he works in a very diverse environment, or he works with diversity. That's what comes through with the angel cards. So, again, put your best foot forward, keep your lipstick on, or your lippy as we call it. There is someone coming in, okay, from the angels. Keep manifesting, yeah? Right, okay, so we've now got Lynn Anderson. So I'm going to look at Lynn's question. She sent it in already. Don't forget to share tonight. Can you share this video? I'm here for an hour. I've done half an hour, so I finish at 8. Then I will be logging in on asktheanswer.com, and you will be able to get a further reading with me. And I'm there till 9 o'clock. So come and get me after the show. Yeah, if that resonates with you, we can always tell you more, all right? And it'd be nice to hear your voice too. Right, Lynn Anderson says, hi Anne, I would love to know what's in store for me in the next few months. I am turning a milestone age in December. Will I achieve everything I'd like to? And she's a Sagittarius. Thank you. Well, Lynn, it's only a number. You're as young as you feel, but we do get a little bit pressurized when it's a naught on the end, don't we? Right, okay, so let's have a look at cards. Are you going to achieve everything you were hoping to achieve, Lynn? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. So take note of the card that jumps out the pack, because that was certainly a jumper. Ooh. Right, it feels as if whatever you've been trying to achieve has kind of not gone so smoothly. It's been a little bit of an uphill battle. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right, so the card that jumped out, Lynn, is a psychic lady, and it's asking you to trust your intuition. Your intuition is there. It's firing on all cylinders. It's saying the truth will come out, okay? So you will see it for what it is, and then you'll move forward. Yes, we have to make sacrifices sometimes, but I do feel that this card is about something that you can't quite see being revealed to you, okay? So a way into it. You may also find that you have some learning to do. You could be doing a course. Now, interestingly enough, I'm looking at this card, and I've never seen these on here before. I don't know what they are, but they look like grapes. Now, to me, if I see grapes, I feel of luxury, expense in a pleasurable way, spending, yeah. So I feel as if there's something very luxurious coming in around you, or you may be buying something very luxurious. But I feel here that the fruits of your labours will be heard and met. So yeah, trust your gut feeling and your intuition. Don't fear it. We've also got the Three of Cups. So you will be giving yourself a pat on the back. You will be saying, didn't I do well? Tickle pink you will be. Look at that. Couldn't get better cards, could you? You've got the Empress there, which is the longevity. So whatever this is, it will bring the longevity to it. And again, on her dress, although it's not, but it still looks like little grapes to me. So it's just that luxury, that sense of refinery. You know, everything is all right, you know. If you look at the dress, it's quite funny. But it will take 3 months before you start to see any results. Once you've achieved it and you're starting or whatever it is, it takes about 3 months. But then you will fly, and it's here for the long term. So it's bringing you security and a sense of being grounded. Security, stability as well. So enjoy. Right, thank you, Lynn, for sending in your question. Let me just recap. On Thursday this week, we have Robert Lee, and he's going to be doing the Late Love Hour at 9 p.m. This is his first show doing the Love Hour. So don't miss it. You'll have lots of time to pose your questions. And of course, at this time of year, October, people who've been single or, you know, not bothered all year, decide, well, maybe I'll have a hunt round, see what's out there. It'd be nice to see someone around Christmas time. So I think it's going to be very busy. I feel it's going to be very busy for him. So Thursday at 9 p.m, the Love Hour. And that's 9 at night. Okay. He's on for an hour as well. Right. So let's have a little see. Let's see. Deborah Edmondson says, thanks. She doesn't like animals. Well, in that card of nature, there were animals and flowers. So let's hope he's just bringing you lots of flowers, and let's hope he doesn't have loads of animals. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, if it's not you, it's with him. All right. So lots of love and thank you. Right, we've got Michael's question next. He's coming on the premium text. And Michael is asking, am I going to get an overseas job, probably the USA, and how and when will they communicate with me? Right, Michael, let's pull an angel card first because you get an extra card when we come in on the premium rates. So let's have a look and see. Okie dokie. It's been tough, hasn't it, Michael, with career? Yeah, I'm just looking at. But the first card out here, where your work is concerned, is the emerging card. So for me, this is like the flower that's out in the sunshine and it blossoms, and then it rains and they curl up. Okay, so this moment, this time you're going through at the moment, you're all a little bit curled up, closed. But then the sun starts to come out and they start to blossom again. So this is you blossoming again. So something is coming in, it's going to make you blossom. You're emerging out into the world or out into the globe. It is something you really like to do. It's showing me. I'm going to have a look and see. But it's not been easy. It's certainly not been easy for you. Let me just have a look and see what's going on. Where is Michael? I'm looking for the USA. I'm looking for the USA. Let's have a look. So the first question was, am I going to get an overseas job? Hooray. So we want to say this is lovely because the Ace of Cups is an emotional yes. After a time of feeling a little isolated or on your own. See that hermit there? There is lights at the end of that tunnel. Yeah? But there is good news there. So, and then you've asked, probably you would say, and how and when will they communicate with me? How and when? Now, communication then. Well, you see the man looking out overseas, okay, over the land. So, November, I can tell, can I tell you, I can't tell you whether it's phone or text or email. It just comes through as communication. However, we'll say November. Where are we now? October, we're in Libra. So the time of Scorpio. In fact, I would say there may be two. I'm being drawn to two ways of communicating with you. So you may find an email and a phone call, or a phone call and an email. That's what I've got. But what's really nice and important is this. So stay focused, Michael. And this is the Chariot. This is overcoming the struggles and battles that you've had. Yeah. Into moving into a pole position. So I would say that looks really good, and I'm going to say November to you. All right. Lots of love and thanks for your question tonight. That was Michael. Right. Okay. So we have another first-time watcher tonight, and that is Jacqueline from Glasgow. Hello, Jacqueline. I know Glasgow very well. I have family up in Glasgow. In fact, I'm half Scottish, so I have family all the way around the M8 and beyond in Glasgow. So welcome to the show tonight. Feel free to pose your question. Yeah, feel free, my darling. I'm just looking at what you've said. I'll come to your question in a minute, all right? So thank you for sending your question in, Jacqueline. We'll get to that in a minute. Right, okay, so don't forget to share as well. Share on Facebook, share to your friends. They can get involved. So we have Monique next. And they say, my name's Monique from the 29th of May, 1980. See, always give me your star sign or date of birth. It really helps the energy. 29th of May, so you are Gemini. When will I find new love? Please describe him looks-wise and personality-wise. Monique, So basically, we're looking for love. Right, okay, don't forget Robert Lee's Love Hour on Thursday at 9 p.m. as well. You can look in for love. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got. What's in store for Monique in her love life? When I see this card for love life, I absolutely love it. Because what it's saying is this cycle you're in at the moment is closing, okay? Which means the door is opening for new things. This card kind of really says, you know what, we're done now with this cycle you've been in. There's no more famine, so to speak. It's all going to be a feast. It's all going to move forward. So let's have a look and see what we've got here around you. Interesting. Here comes the Chariot again. And there he is. There is the new man. Okay. Now, in some way, he's going to come steaming into you. Hopefully not literally. Because the Chariot there, he is looking straight at you. Now, you might be thinking, do I take the chance? Do I take the chance or not? Right? But this is the Fool. He is, because of previous heartbreak, right? And this man wants to move things quite quickly. But this is saying to you here, right, we know you've had previous heartache. Don't let that get in the way. Overcome that, because you will find it will put you in a fabulous position. Don't let that slow you down, hold you back. Just take a leap of faith, because the universe has got your back, right? There's an amazing chemistry between the two of you. He's morally very sound. He has a good faith or moral structure. He's got a good job. He could well run a company or be a CEO or someone who is in a high position. So describe him. So he's fun, he's flirty, he is chatty, he is witty. He is the Fool, okay? So he can be quite entrepreneurial. He's not wearing a dress and tan tights as the picture. But I do feel he is somebody who can really push the boat out when he wants. I don't feel this man doesn't feel afraid to try new things. I think this man likes to get involved in a new challenge. His personality is very entrepreneurial, so he's, again, that's a chatty, witty, being able to communicate. Everybody likes him, that kind of thing. He could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, okay? But it also depends on his moon. And what else can I tell you about him? He could well have a dog too. Look at the dog at the bottom of the card there. So he's setting out on his travels towards you, but he's also got his very good companion, his dog. So we'll see where that goes. Right, okay. So that was from Monique. Let's put that there. Right, okay, and also, so we've got Becky Rowe. Hello, Becky Rowe. And Becky says, could you draw a card for Becky Rowe? She doesn't. Okay, so let's have an angel card for Becky, shall we? Let's have an angel card. What advice and guidance can we give to Becky? Oops. Well, the first message I've got is, Becky, to remember you are a beautiful and divine soul. You are someone who, in creation, in the sense of being created in the divine feminine with that intelligence and that, what I would say, inner goddess energy coming out around you. What I will say here is that you've had a difficult road. You've had quite a difficult road. And quite a lot of the times you tend to think it's your fault. But what the angels are going to do are bring you signs to show you it's not all your fault. Okay? And they're going to give you a pathway forward. But be aware, open your mind to what you're being shown, okay? And to trust the angels. The word is focus. Too many people want too many things from you, Becky. And the angels are saying you need to focus on yourself. You need to believe in who you are. You need to get to do the things you want to do, and not to let yourself be distracted, okay? They also want to tell you that everything has a divine timing. And sometimes we think, well, that didn't happen on time, or that didn't happen on time. And when it does happen, you realise it happens at that time because that's the time it's meant to happen. So there are events here that are coming in which are divine timing. So if you can recognise them as, if this is coming in now, I need to act on this now and focus on me, okay? Because you've had quite a tough journey, but the signs are there for you and coming in. All right. Lots of love, Becky. Thank you for your question. Hope that made sense. Right, so we've got Jacqueline, and Jacqueline wants to know if people are still gossiping about her. Jacqueline, really? How rude. Let's have a look. Let's get my Thoth deck. These are what I call bitching cards. They'll tell you if they're still talking about you, gossiping. Right, Jacqueline. Are people still gossiping about her? What's going on? Is there any talk around just? What I've got here is there will always be somebody that's got an opinion of us. Always. You know, whether it's an opinion because they're jealous, whether it's an opinion because they want to drag you down, might be just because they're just plain can do it and that's why they do it. I do feel you've had quite a bit to cope with, but I do feel something tells me that either you've walked away or you've dealt with it, you know? Keep your head held high, right? Because this is the situation you were in, okay? As if you were firefighting all the gossip, right? And then you felt that everything was aimed at you. That was you in the middle and it was all eyes on you type of thing. What I have here, which I'm really pleased to say, is the balance card. But also I would point out, don't put yourself in that situation, because this card looks like it's chained. There's chains on this person here, right? So they're kind of still thinking about it, still embroiled in it, that kind of thing. So this is, there's harmony and balance here, right? Because, and also you've got the sword, right? Because you see in the first card, the sword was being flung out, yeah? It's like defending yourself. But now your sword is down right in front of you, poised. If anybody does, you can challenge them. But don't keep going over it in your own mind, okay? Because you will tie yourself up in knots with this, okay? So I would say, I don't feel so. And for me, has somebody apologised to you through whatever what went on? Did somebody apologise to you? Because this is an apology. If you haven't got it yet, it will be coming in. And if you look at the card, it looks like angel wings too. So the angels are there with you as well. So I hope that made sense, Jacqueline. Thank you for your question. Right, where are we up to? Gosh, it's 10 to 8 already. So I'm here till 8 o'clock. If you would like to speak to me after tonight's show, I'm going to be here till 9 o'clock. So you can ring in and have a one-on-one with me. I can delve a little bit deeper. I like to take things apart. I do like to give you, the feelings, the thoughts, the outcomes of what if you do this or what if you do that or what. So it empowers you. So yeah. Let's have a look and see who's next. 8 o'clock is when I start on Ask the Answer for the next hour. Okay, and don't forget Robert Lee on Thursday at 9 o'clock in the evening for the Love Hour. Okay, so we've got Deborah next. And Deborah says, David just came to get me for a week. And it went well. I live 3 hours away, but wants to show feelings. But wants to show feeling and said I should already know. Well, I don't. Do you? Wants to show his feelings and said I should already. Right, you want to know if it. Well, let's ask the question: what feelings has he got for you? I think that's the better way to do it. What feelings has David got for you? What feelings has David got for Deborah? Oops. So what does he think of you? What does he feel for you? Advice and guidance. And what are my little love cards? My special little love cards to go with it. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. So what does he feel? What does he think of you? He sometimes wonders, is he wasting his time? This is him thinking about you. Not that you're disingenuous, but he also thinks, where is this going? Am I just wasting my time? What's going to happen with this? So he's also asking the same questions. What does he feel with you? He feels, he kind of feels as if I got into a relationship with her, I'd absolutely be in that relationship. It's something he wants. He's still not quite made his mind up. He's thinking about partnerships, and he's got the world, which is, drawing the conclusions, lines under things in the past. But expansion and growth, he's still not quite there yet. But if he did, he would totally be into you. Outcome, there is balance and harmony when the interference stops. There is balance and harmony to come in, and there is a new transition here to start. So end of the cycle we're in, as I say, and start of new beginnings. So excellent. So yeah, I think it can get a little bit confused himself. He's just a little bit insecure at the moment, okay? But I do feel you've been seeing him a while. We're just getting to need him to put his best foot forward, really, don't we? Anyway, hope that made sense to you. And let's have a look and see. Jacqueline says, thank you for your feedback. Jacqueline, she says, thank you, it made sense. I'm so pleased. That's what it should do, shouldn't it? Psychic sense. So let me have a look. I've got one more question. I've got 5 minutes before I go. So if there's any quick questions you want to send in, quick. Right, okay. Let's see. I've got a name with this. It says, will I get back with my ex-boyfriend who I hurt? Will I get back with my ex-boyfriend who I hurt? Let's have a look. Will you reunite? Let's have a look and see. Is there a reunion in here, even though you did the damage? He's been very lost and lonely without you. He's finding things a little bit tough. Still a little bit angry. His dreams were to be with you and settled. He's getting on his emotions at the moment. He's frustrated, being very careful, very prudent. Got no star signs here at all. Eventually, yes. Eventually. I don't know what star sign you are, my darling. You're very emotional. I think you've actually explained yourself to him in a very humbling and very emotional way, and he's kind of took it on the chin. He's sort of like not giving you an ounce of what's going through his head. And there's a point here where you're saying, I can't say I'm sorry anymore, I can't say any more than what I've already said. What do you want me to do? And at that point, he gives in and things are a success. So it's like he wants you to keep trying. You're not going to beg, I know, but it's like he wants you to keep trying. He's in a lonely place too. He hasn't moved on with anybody else emotionally here. And I feel as if he needs to be careful. He doesn't expect you to apologise too many times, because you just get fed up and walk away. Yeah? How much do you have to do? So what I would say to you here is, yes, could take a little while yet, but ultimately, yes. We all learn, don't we? Right, okay, so announcements for this week. So I'm going to log into the phone lines. I'm on tonight, I'm on tomorrow night, and I'm on Wednesday night. Thursday, you've got Robert Lee, who's doing the Nerve Hour at 9 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that. You've got the station. Thank you to Sarah for drawing my attention to the questions. It's been a lovely evening again. Always a pleasure, it's quite humbling when you give questions, because you trust, and take your questions very seriously. And so from all my spirit guides, my guardian angel, and all my cards and insight, I would like to thank you for being there tonight. Right, okay, well, we've cleared all the questions. It's time for me to go. So have a fantastic week. Don't get blown away. The weather's going to be a wee bit windy. So keep yourself safe. And until next week, good night. God bless. Love you lots.